Shall we play a game?
Hello, welcome to the Terrible Intercity Transportation System, TITS for short. I don't know how long it'll last. Today is day 23, I think. Is it? Yes. And today is in memoriam for a friend of mine named Charles, who was always fascinated in number 23 and unfortunately passed away last year. So this is for you, Charles, who never let me call him Chuck, which I did because it was funny. He'll come and haunt me now. I have started moving the log train already. Hello to Frostfire Lord Vectron, Wesley, and Rails of Illinois. Just thought I'd get something moving while the stream thing kicked off, because there's a bit to do, and I want to minimise it because I want to get out to one of the Steam shows that's on this weekend. Other half's a little bit mad at me for going to a second Steam show this weekend, but, you know, there's 17 others I could go to. But I won't. I'm only going to 2. Alrighto, let's get you out of the way. Where's my map? Oh yeah, 9 doesn't do map in this game, does it? Idiot. Okay, let's head down here to the logging sidings at Connolly. Hey Michael, how are you, mate? Ah, what a surprise, they're full. After yesterday's lack of full, I actually am surprised at this. All right, boink. All right, while that's figuring itself out, where else have we got engines today? So there's a bunch of them at Whittier, and look like there's a couple at Larka. What have we got down there? 3. Wow. All right, let's get a passenger train moving. Alrighty then. And I moved the passenger train last night so we could actually get one out of here. But the passenger train engines are not in useful places. Right. Okay. So let's tell number 4. I reckon we probably have to get all these things out anyway. May as well start doing it. Yeah, it's only the back ones though. Isn't that boring? Yes. Could just leave them there. Yes. Not going to. No. Good. All right, let's tell number 4 to come over here. We'll give it some time to do that. And while it's doing that, we'll send number 8. We'll send that up to the mines. Have to give number 4 time to get out of the way, of course. Because there should be, around here somewhere, an awful lot of stuff to pick up. Oh, we've got one to come out of there, and we've got a bunch there. All right, so let's come and get this one first. Just giving number 4 some moments so bad things don't happen. When it stops, it'll change directions, and I want it to speed up. Give it time to cross the points before this one changes them on it. Go. Okay. All right, back to Shitty Witty. Richie cancelled the stream. It's probably because the Australian Grand Prix is on, which starts in about 5 hours, so I assume he wants to watch that. There you go, the log boys are buggering off, which means we can pick, who have we got? There's number 1. Number 1's, are you free, number 1? Yes, I'm free. If anybody doesn't know that, a Barry Humphries joke, then I feel sorry for you. All right, let's send number 1 to here for the moment, just so it doesn't get confused. And after that one's had a chance to clear the points, we will tell number 1 to come up here and get the train, which is sitting in here. And as soon as I can see the engine go past, I will tell it to come here. My camera's off, is it? Oh, there you go. And I'm not wearing the purple shirt, because I went to put it on this morning and went, yeah, that's unpleasant. It's been worn a bit too much, recording too many videos lately. Been doing tutorials for Stara Parker and for Thomas. Haven't even thought about doing tutorials for the 145 yet. I probably won't, to be honest, at the moment. There's just too much to do. I think we need to get someone, number 3 is in the back, so that's convenient. We need to get someone working on this stuff. Of course, there's one in the middle that needs to stay there. And, you know, it's almost full. We just leave it there while we shunt the other stuff because it'll probably fill up. Assuming the thing's actually producing. Let's do it properly. Let's shunt the little bastard. We've got to put this one back in anyway. It's fine. It's fine. Doop. But, it's been interesting. Michael's doing okay. That's good. Carterasha, hello. Can't wait to see the wonders of Sodor. It's not far away. Not far away at all. Did they announce the release date? I think they did. Rail says, I caught a veteran 70-year-old GP9 last night trailing dead in tow on a manifest that was missing its fuel tank. Interesting. It's always fun when you catch things like that when you're out rail fanning. C says, no cam, that's better. Well, it's probably not better. I mean, you've got to look at this. That's not better. Michael's been busy. Locomotives can still be preserved if they're in terrible shape. Yes, they can. It's St. Patrick's Day today. Oh, God, the Irish people across the road will go off. They love a bit of St. Patrick's. All right, so we've got one of those that needs to come out, but we'll do that later. We've got a whole shed load of stuff for Robinson's Gap. We've got an enormous amount of stuff for Alaka. So I think it's a doubleheader again to Alaka. Yeah, there's an enormous amount. Oh, look at that. Look at the Alaka ones buried in the middle. Yeah, you're not helpful. I think we'd better do some sorting before we do some running around. So who's the next engine? Who's next? I am. Who are you? Number 6. All right, let's do some sorting then. Let's get number 6 over here. Because we've got to get those Alaka cars and stick them on these Alaka cars, don't we? Yes. Oh, look, and even the mine cars are all messed up. Oh, no. You're going to have to do shunting. Shunting at Alaka, I tell you. So I actually think the first thing to do is not what I was going to do. I'm going to put you on there instead because we're going to pull these M2 cars off and we're going to put them on here and push that backwards because then all the M2s will be together at least and then we can start sorting the other stuff. Great. Okay. St. Patrick's Day is on March 17th. Well, there you go. All right. You guys cope with that. I'm sure you're having fun. Let's get back to number 2 is probably what I want. I can hear someone's cock leaking. What are you two doing? What the... What the actual... How did you derail? How have you done that, number 4? Seriously? God. It's going to be a shit day on the railway. I don't think this is fixable either. I've had this happen before. So even if I'll... How did this even happen? Thought I could hear someone's cock leaking. Could. So number 4 is not actually going to be able to move itself. Is it all on the tracks now? Yeah. All right. So number 2, let's get you to come and bash into this tender and see if we can put them back together. But my faint suspicion is number 4 will be going to the graveyard. We'll just drive it off the end of a track somewhere and leave it there. Hello, Holy Trucker. How are you? Did you figure out guard mode on the 313 yet? Oh yeah, I was going to do that, wasn't I? Write that in the board so I stop forgetting. I did write it on the board. And it's got a tick next to it, which means I've done it, which probably means I've uploaded it. It's private. I'll have to have a look. Okay. Michael says it feels good to be in a better place than I was a while back. It's been a little while, so that's good that you're in a better place. Number 4, I don't like you. And I just saw something else. We'd better just get ourselves off the track. That's better. Well, we're going to get run over. I don't know if you remember last time we discovered that I had been pushed all the way to Whittier by a train from Malacca. But anyway, it's all good. We'll pretend this is fine. I don't understand these trains sometimes. So what's number 4's condition now? What's she like? 87. Oh, that's not so bad. What about that? 85. Yeah, they'll be able to do their day's work. And then they can go in for repairs tonight. They'll be fine. If we can put them back together. And I've discovered sometimes you can put them back together and sometimes you can't. So we're going to try. Now that did look like it moved a little bit. I can't bleed that, so let's just jump into number 2 in manual mode. No, 2. And let's push backwards really hard. Back you go, back you go, back you go. Push hard, push hard, push hard, push hard. I know better than to try and connect the brakes. Go on, you can do it. Now the worst thing about this is the whole lot might actually derail when they couple. So I'll just uncouple 2. So if 4 flies into the air, 2 won't go with it. Right. Now the question is, did that actually work? They recoupled again, didn't they? Well, it sounds like the cock's closed. Okay. So let's put number 2 on the passenger train here. How did that switch get set back that way? Given number 2 had to come through it the other way. All right, let's get you on there. And let's see if we can give number 4 some instructions. So we'll try a simple one first. That doesn't bode well. Its brake pipe isn't charging. That does not bode well at all. And cut out multiple unit. So it connected up graphically, but I don't think it actually connected up physically. In which case we need number 2 back here. So. Well, today's a fail on the Terrible Intercity Transport System. All right, unhook you. Because we're going to do something with number 4. We just got to get it out of the way. It's all we can do with it. Number 2. Go up here. Oop. There's potential number 4 will work as a double header. But probably not. Let's have a look at it. Let's see if we can trick it by charging up its brake pipe. Hello, Chris. Holy Trucker says I had a 4 terabyte hard drive die on yesterday. That's not good. Especially with prices the way they are at the moment. Because what we're going to have to do is, if number 4 can't be healed by coupling to it, is we will drag number 4 into the shed so she's out of the way and just leave her there, which means we need another locomotive. Fortunately, I can afford one. All right, let's connect up the brake pipe. See, number 4's brake pipe isn't charging. Number 4 is screwed. We're probably not going to be able to move number 4 either then. I'm going to just delete it. How do I just get rid of it? Because we're not going to be able to move the damn thing. Not if its brakes aren't charging. Let's try and get on the other end of it. See if that makes any difference. Probably won't, but we can try. See, it's lost its connectivity to the loco too, because its tender went new again. How did it even derail on a straight bit of track? This is what I'm wondering. Hello, Andy. Frostfire wants its extended warranty before it works again. That's why he derailed. Well, there's nothing wrong with number 4. It had just been overhauled to 100%. So, but we'll at least try and get him out of the way. And we better organise a locomotive because 4's going to be shit. What are we buying? A C25. That's what we always buy. Purchase. Boop. All right. Back to the land of the living at Shitty Witty. There should be a shiny locomotive here at Shitty Witty ready to get cold and watered, amongst other things. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, good. Probably didn't fit. Oh, no. There it is. Titty 10. All right, then, Titty 10. Come on, then. You need to come up here, Titty 10, so you can be watered and cold. Waypoint. Water first. All right, what do we got happening over here? Not much. Is that full yet? Yes! It filled up while we were waiting. How lucky's that? Okay, good. Yes, they're all put together properly, except this one, of course. This one will have a handy on, so we can release that. Which one was that? Number 3. 3. All right, number 3. Will they fit there? No, but they will fit here, so we'll dump them on these ones. Number 3. Kaplunk. Now, what else are we doing? Round the corner, number 1 should have reached its, let's just go there. Should have reached its waypoint so we can get the passenger train started. Release that. They all look happy. Let's, passenger ops. We're going to stop everywhere, Matt. Copy. And we want to put it here. Number 1. There. Good. Okay. Number 2's doing nothing. Why are you doing nothing, number 2? What are you doing? Is it going to be a shit day today? It feels like it's going to be a shit day. Number 2's not derailed, is it? No, it's on the tracks. I don't know. Fine. Go on then. Let's go. Oh, you can't go that way. That's no good. Stop. Stop. You can't go that way. That's why you didn't do anything, because you couldn't go anywhere. Right, okay. Right then. We actually will have to come and couple to this then. That's why it didn't go anywhere, because the other one's straddling the bloody points. That's fine. We'll have to push the passenger coaches out of the way, then go and rescue number 4 and shove it in the shed. Alright. Let's send something else on its way to Alaka, but it may as well take a train with it. So have we got an engine on here yet? Yes, we do. Okay. So we can start putting this together. M2E, 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 M1 South. Okay. We can break it there if we can get in there. Now, what handbrakes has number 6 got on? How many? None. Beautiful. Okay, 6. Shove onto there. My good man. Get on with it. Let's see if we can recover the day from being a sausage like it has been. Andy says, how are you doing? Well today? I'm doing okay. Yes, shenanigans have started earlier. We had a rampant derailment for no readily apparent reason. Ah, she's finished her water. Very good. So we've had to buy another locomotive because we've got one dead. 2 is starred. 1 is starred. 6 is doing work at the moment. I think 5 is doing work as well. Wasn't that 5 over here? That's 3. 3 is doing work. All right, number 10. It's annoying that you don't sort in the right order. Off you go. That'll do, Pig. That'll do. From now on, number 10, you shall be called Pig. Yep. Okay. So you're almost done. And where did you couple up? Somewhere around here? No, maybe here. There it is. Let's get some handbrakes off this. Because I just want to move this back so there's room to maneuver the other Alaka stuff. Which one was that? I forgot. Got too many locomotives. One of them's dead. Sad. 6. Actually, this probably serves me right for saying this is in memorial for Charles and then calling him Chuck because he's derailed by train. Because, you know, missed the bloke, but he was a prick. All right. Now let's get something else onto that set. Just so we can. What's that one? 9. 9 will do fine. Number 9. Come down here. Because we've got to pull this stuff out. And we've got 2 Alaka cars. And we've got a bunch more Alaka cars down the back here. So we need to get the whole Alaka set into one train. We'll probably triple head it out of here. So we're going to break that there. And we've got to put those ones together. We've got to pull the Robinson's Gap ones out too. We'll send that with one train by itself. We might even send that out with number 10, just to get number 10 doing something useful, because coal's done now. What about oil? Welcome to the fleet, number 10. Do you need oiling? No. You've arrived oiled. Wow. All right. Let's see how many tons the Robbie Gap stuff is. See if number 10 can take it by itself or not. Because we're going to break that here at Ella. There's nothing else on the back for there, is there? New. We could drop the Ella stuff. Yeah, why doesn't number 10 drop the Ella stuff? That's a good plan. I like that idea. We'll see how many tons this is. I don't think it'll be too bad because they're empty. So it shouldn't be too bad. It should be a single loco load. That guy, hello. Andy says that's a lot of freight needs moving today. Yes, it is. Not going to be around long if you could lurk in the background. Yeah, you're absolutely welcome to lurk in the background. Quite a few people do, actually. Nothing wrong with that at all. I'm going okay, apart from my railway blew up. Right. 732 tonnes, that'll be fine. That's a single loco load. So we've got everything that should be broken down the back there, but let's just make sure. What are you doing? What are you two doing? How did you even get coupled together? Did I put them in the shed as multiple units? I must have, because they wouldn't be working if I didn't. I do the weirdest shit sometimes, but that's okay. Alright, now we can put this car back. Oops. Alright. Let's put that one back over here. Was that 5 or 3? That was 3, wasn't it? Sure, that was 3. Yep, 3. Lovely. Okay. 3. Let's get you here. Mason, hello. You recently started watching my content. Hope you're okay. Sorry I'm late to the stream. No, there's no problem being late, mate. You come in and out anytime you please. Absolutely, anytime you please. Okay, number 3, you going to do it? You can go. Or didn't I uncouple you? No, I didn't uncouple you. Okay, I'm sorry, number 3. All right. Okay. Good. It's going to be one of those days. Great. So why did they even go that way when they could have driven straight out of the shed and gone that way? Why? Okay, let's just get you two clowns out of the way, shall we? Let's cancel that. Let's put you here. So we can get number 10 out of the way. Do you mind getting out of the way of number 10? Number 10 would like you to piss off. It was nice of you to come and give number 10 a bit of a smoochy face, but number 10 would like you to just piss off. Right. Time to shine, number 10. Let's see if you can move that. Because I just want to see if that actually does break at the Ella cars. It should. Oops, actually that one's rolling away, isn't it? Better fix that. Yeah, it's fine. It's going to handle that load, no problem at all. All right, let's get to Smelly Ellie. Let's get up here and we will send number 10 to this spot right here. That's Smelly Ellie. Send it after the signal, actually. It's easier that way. Fun. Fun, 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 fun. Okay. Back to Alaka. We should be on the passenger train by now. Where is my trains? There they are. No, wrong side. One over here. Right. Should we just get the passenger train out of here and leave someone else to cope with number 4? No, probably shouldn't do that. So I'm not going to load the passengers just yet because that will start their countdown timer. And that would be tedious. So let's pull the passenger train. You should be able to figure this out, number 2. You should be able to push out and push back in again. Very good. Looks like you're going to do the smart thing. And then we'll get you on the other end of number 4 when you've done that. All right. Okay, number 1 is... Number 10's getting out. We can potentially get number 1 out in front of it with a passenger train. That would be good if they have all loaded. 60, 60, 60. Yep, they have all loaded as much as they're going to. So number 1, let's get you going at least to Alaka Junction. And we'll see what we do with Alaka after that. But let's get you around here. Number 1, whoop, done. Okay. That should get you on your way. Preferably before number 10 comes through. Looks promising. Number 10 hasn't come around the corner yet, so this is good. You're eating chicken strips and honey mustard. Do you know something we don't actually have here, bad guy? Is honey baked ham. And I don't know if they're across the entire US, but where I live there was a chain called Honey Baked Ham where you could go and buy a honey baked ham. And I used to like doing that. So 10 and 1 can chase each other around the universe for a while. Fortunately, this area's signal, they'll cope just fine. Hopefully number 1 won't stop around the corner. Let's just go and make sure number 1 gets out in front. Yeah, it's going to. Otherwise, I would have authorized it to pass the red. No. Well, actually, there's not much point having my head on top of my stuff. There we go. Now you can actually see what I'm doing. Very good. Very good. Magic. So I was at the equivalent of a Steam Gala yesterday. It's about the only time we ever run anything like that. There goes number 10, having its fun. Number 2 should be ready to cut off these. So let's just put a handy. And let's cut you off. And let's try and get you on the other end of number 4 and see if we can skull drag number 4 into the shed. I don't think it'll repair. I think number 4 is just buggered now. And actually, I wonder if it can move. Let's try. Can it move? Even with full power? No, because it can't charge brakes. So I have a faint suspicion we won't actually be able to move number 4. Which makes me wonder, should I just stop now and restore the save? Oh, look, let's try and move it. If I can make it move, good. If I can't make it move, then we'll restore the save. It's not pulling the passenger cars, is it? No, it's not. Good. Okay. Good, good, good. All right, back to the land of quacks. So we can get... we should get number 6 onto this shunting, I think. We'll just keep using you for the shunting for now. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Okay. Don't want to get too many engines involved in this. It just gets confusing. So I think the first step will be to break this one here. This fuel tanker. And we've got a bit of a mixture of stuff for here, haven't we? So I kind of think we will also break it. Yeah, we'll pull the Stenzel stuff off first. So we'll also break it there, I think. Oh no, there's an Alaka thing and an East Whittier thing. Yeah, let's get these out. So we'll get that out. And we'll take that with us. We'll drop off the East Whittier one. We'll just drop that at the head of the siding here. Just to minimise the moves. And then we can plonk the Alaka thing down there. And then we can roll back down there and get the other Alaka things. That'll be fine. It's going to be a bit of a palaver because it's not sorted today. So many handbrakes on. So many handbrakes for a flat yard. What's wrong with one? All right, now hopefully that's still stayed broken up there. So let's just Put you there. Good. I'm hearing a little movement in the forest here. They are rolling, aren't they? It's alright, we'll fix that. We don't want any movement in the forest. No random movement in the forest. You're making my chat hungry again. Bad guy says, honey baked ham. Michael says, I've to look for that when you're in Walmart. You know what else you'll see in Walmart? People dressed in G-strings who shouldn't. You can get honey baked ham at the grocery store. Yeah, we can actually get it at grocery places. So we can buy honey baked ham. You just can't get one that's actually freshly cooked. And it's hot. You used to be able to go to these places and get a hot honey baked ham sandwich, and they were great. Now, is that... No, it's not foul. That's good. Alright. So, we will cut that one off there. And we're also going to break the coupler for that. We're going to bleed this. Bloop. Because what I want to do... So, just going to bring this here. I think. Yes. I'll just bring it to there. And when it pauses, I'm going to uncouple it so it gets shoved in there. And just rolls on down and crashes into the other one, which should be fine. It's only full of repair parts for my own railway. What could go wrong? Right, as soon as it stops... The AI doesn't like kicking, so we'll see how it goes. It should be okay, because I did it when it was stopped. It's got to recouple it, isn't it? It's just got to recouple now. Because the AI doesn't like kicks. It gets confused. So let's do it. Manual. That'll do. Off it goes, winding its merry way down there. 5 miles an hour, so nice sedate speeds. When it crashes into the other ones, it'll be fine. Okay, come back and get that one again. And that'll put that whole set together, and we can just shove that down there on top of the other ones. We could kick them too, but I don't like kicking whole trains. Kicking whole trains gets a bit too much momentum for me. Right, let's get you down onto here. Now, while number 6 is doing that, we can probably get that inconveniently placed double header to head down this way. But I won't ask it to yet, because it'll just get confused and it'll go somewhere stupid. Looks like that car's just about coupled. Six is clear the points. Right, so we'll we'll get those moving, and we've got someone else doing shunting duties over here. Just finish that one. The log should be ready by now too. Handbrake. Crack, crack. Come on, number 3. Let's get number 3 onto here. We'll pop around and check the logs. I can't remember who I sent round there. Who did I send round there? 7. Oh, you should be starred. Number 7. Come in, number 7. 7! Oh, you are. Hiding out in the forest. Very good. You've probably already loaded your first car. Yes, you have. Loaded the first 2 cars. They are busy today. So remember, 4012 is where we break it. You remember that, chat? And tell me 10 seconds too late. 4012. Boink! Okay. The other thing I saw recently, which, number 10's Adela. Brilliant. Okay, number 10. Let's just put a handbrake on this and cut you off. Because we're going to deal with this Ella traffic while it's here. Ella Farm Supply R1, they're both going in the back. Nice. That makes life easy. And I think we can get 2 cars in there. We've got to get one out as well. That'll be okay. We'll take the 2 cars in. There should be enough room to pull that car out that wants to come out. And we'll just... Yeah, should be room. Should be fine. Do you want authority to pass a red signal, number 10? Is that what you want? Oh, I haven't told you to do anything. Clown. Okay, back to number 2, who has coupled. Can number 2 charge the engine from this end? Ooh. That's promising noises. Let's inspect number 4. Brake line's charged. What about its tender? Brake line is not charged. So if we make number 4 cut out multiple unit, which is what we want, hopefully we can skull drag it. And I'll put it in the shed and see if it gets repaired. We may have to do this on manual. The AI may refuse because it's got a brake on. Yeah, it's refusing. All right. It's stuck there, isn't it? Because there is no way to rejoin these because they're hard connects. And once it's lost it, it's lost it. How did we move it last time? Because we've had this happen before. Oh well. Because it actually charged the brake line. That's the annoying bit. All right, let's go for a skull drag. I don't think you can bleed these. No, can't. What about if number 4 helps? Come on. Can they move? Do I need to get more locomotives up here? Let me Google something. So could they add to delete engine? Okay, let's try that. Mode sandbox. Inspect. Delete. There we go. Mode company. Boop. All right. Should have just done that in the first place. All right, number 2. Get back down here on your train. And that should be able to load from there. Let's get the passenger things happening. Doop, 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 doop. Not here. Okay. They should start loading. I think they can load there. Maybe they can't. I thought they could. I did copy it to the others, didn't I? Do we have no passengers? We have passengers. Can't they load there? Yeah, maybe they can't. Maybe it needs to tell it to stop at a locker as well. That'll tell me if that unticks itself. No, it's only there. Can't do it from the second track. Well, that's unusual. But that's okay. Number 2 will be a little while. Let's see what else is going on around the place. We should be able to do number 7 now, shouldn't we? 4102. Thank you very much, Michael. Highly appreciated, young fella. Except you're dyslexic. That's okay. Right. Let's bung these in here. Number 7, look alive. Now, number 10 should be at its waypoint, which it is. About to do some shunting. Let's just brake the train before we do anything. And let's put a handbrake on this end. Surprised it hasn't already rolled away. Let's connect you. And let's get him over here and grab this interchange car with number 10. Bug. You should be able to cope with that yourself. You may need help with signals. No, you'll be fine. And I think there's enough room for... Yeah, it's plenty of room. Okay, what else are we doing at the moment? We're procrastinating. That's what we're doing. Oh, I had a horrible moment that all the coaches had disappeared. 9 and 5, you're there. Okay. 9. I didn't put you all the way on, which is fine. Now let's put all of those together. We've got a lot of stuff that's local, so we don't want the local stuff. We're going to want to take the other stuff. So East Whittier repair track is here. Stenzel, Whittier sawmill. So there's a bunch of stuff for the sawmill as well. So we may as well crack that up. Let's just let's pull both Stenzels out and then come, maybe that one as well, because that's local. Let's break that. And East Whittier repair track. Let's put them all on the main line. Yeah, let's put all that stuff here for now. What's that? 6. Let's just put that there. That'll be fine. Now, we've got to get into these guys. And we've got 2 Larkers and a bunch of Brysons. This is difficult. Alright. And we got to come up here and go in again. There's the front of the locomotive. Whoop. I don't know if it's got any handbrakes or anything on, but we're not going to move it just yet anyway. But once the other one's out of the way, which it nearly is. Actually, we can see if they can move. At least get them up to here. In fact, we can do it properly. We can get onto here because the other one is actually out of the way. Right, while that's happening and that one's happening, this one's not happening at the moment because we need to do some touch of work here. That one's got a handbrake on. That should be the only handbrake on in that consist, he says, hopefully. Number 3. Come on over here. Alright, so we've got 3 engines on the move here. Well, 5 really. 4? 4. Never a wise thing. That's okay. We'll leave all those things happening. Let's go back to number 10. Very good. Alright, so we want to get you back out. Get your handbrake off and we'll bleed you because I don't want to put the air through to you. And we will put that... we're not actually going to take it, are we? We could take it to Bryson and bring it back. Yeah, let's do that. Let's take it to Bryson and bring it back because... No. Let's just put it there. 10. We'll just put it here and leave it for another one to collect later. Just get it out of the way so we can deliver the other 2. Or we could just leave the whole lot there and bugger off and do our day. Yes, we could. But we're not going to. Lord Vectron, has it been confirmed all mods are breaking with the new update? It's an assumption, but I would say it's a pretty safe one because they've already warned us that they're making some very significant changes to the code base and the way some things work, particularly trackage. So that's bound to break mods. It's not guaranteed, but, you know, given that they've already warned us that it's pretty likely, I would say that we should just assume it. Righto. Who else is not moving? Anybody else not moving? Number 3 is not moving. What are you doing? Oh, yeah, you've got them. All right. So... Number 3, you can... oh, there is a handbrake on. That one is. What else has number 3 got? Someone didn't get air through, but who cares? Let's just bring number 3 down here for the moment. I'll just keep her out of the way. We'll just pop her here. It should be fine. She'll be a happy little Vegemite. All right, now these guys... These guys can start putting the rest of their train together and get the flock. That's a good plan. So they can come and get these ones. This is number 9. Still got some more handbrakes on at the back. No problemo. That one. That one. And that one. Righto. Let's just leave number 6 there for the moment, just so he's out of the way. But we will break that. The handbrake on. Just let number 6 shunt. And we'll bring all that other content back down here. We don't really need to, but the engine needs to be on the other end of it, so... It's fine. Now, we do still need to get these Alaka cars out of here. That might be a good thing for 3 to do. Who's still in the shed? Nobody in the shed. Number 3 could do that, couldn't it? Wouldn't that be easier? Yeah. Good plan. Like you're thinking. All right, let's send number 3 down the back of this train here. Because she won't be in the way for that. She won't do anything stupid. She won't plonk herself in the middle of traffic. Ooh, you going to fit past that one? Yeah, could be close. We'll see. We could have our second derailment of the day. Wouldn't that be good? It should just tell me it's foul. It shouldn't derail. Lord Vectron says I own but still haven't launched this game. You know, I'd make fun of you for that, but if I look in my... Let me just flip back to Steam. And let me just go to my library. So, ZD Simulator, never installed. The Long Dark, never installed. Fears to Fathom, never installed. What else have we got? Too many to count. Platform Zero, never installed. Your Train, never installed. No, there's just heaps. So, I understand, mate. It happens. Somewhere around here. There we are. All right, so they're connected. And did you get past? Yes, you did. I don't know how you did, but you did. All right, so let's... I think we've already broken this here, but let's just sit here till we hear the bang at the other end. Prepare for bangage. Come on. Come on. Bang. There we go. Let's just put a handbrake on that one. Ooh, that was rather a jerk. And then number 3, you're going to, in just a moment, after I put your air through, you're going to go there. Once we do some things. Air and a handbrake. Boink. There you go. So number 3's got 957 tons. And number 9's got 1,197 tons. I'm feeling a triple header coming on. I think this is too much. So I think, since you're there, number 6, and you're on the front, let's cut you off that. And let's put you on the front, because it's too much for these locomotives. Because it's going to be about 2,000 tons, and that's just too much to get up that hill. They will not make it. How's number 10 doing in the meantime? At waypoint. Lovely. Lovely. Okay, let's handbrake you. Do you know what I remark at? When I look at these coaches and things, I just think about how nicely they're modelled with a bit of weathering, a bit of grub, and then I think to the shiny one in Transsim World and go, oh. I do wonder... would we be better off? It's an interesting question. Would we be better off if the stock was not licensed, so they were free to make it realistic? There's a question for you. William the Hunger God, is this work simulation? Well, it's certainly simulation of work, yes. Vectron says it was on my wish list. Someone gifted it for birthday or Christmas, but I feel kind of bad for not playing. Don't feel bad about it. There's only so many hours in the day, mate. I've got games that I've never played. I've got games that I've bought on sale. I've got games that I've tried to play, like Zeusy, and it killed my computer, so I need another computer to play Zeusy. Because it wants to run Euro.net, which I can't do. All right, you can put those back over there. We'll stick with number 10 for a moment just to get her out of the way and get her moving again. It is very much licensing that forces them to be clean because train operators hate this sort of dirty trains, even though they leave them dirty themselves all the time. But it is definitely licensing constraints. I have discussed that with Matt at length. Because I hate that the stuff's not weathered. It irritates me. All right, let's get number 10 on the front. Back on the front of this, and should be fine. I reckon that set's been moving, you know. I reckon. What do you mean it's blocked? How is it blocked? Fine. You're not creative. Come here. Can you do that? I thought you could. Just not being creative enough. All right, back to number 6, who's gotten onto that train now. So before we do that, we need to go to number 9. Inspect, cut out multiple unit. And we need to select you, and we need to go into manual mode. Very good. Okay, now that that's done, we can connect you. You don't want to connect the air before you've done that or it gets confused. Now there is right down the back here somewhere. Actually, something else I want to do is disconnect you. And let's figure out where. Somewhere just into this siding. A couple of cars in somewhere. There'll be a disconnected airline somewhere. Next car, I think. No, maybe another one. There it is. Right. So we can watch the massive triple header get out of here. Massive. How big is it? It is 2,154 tons, and the babies are taking it. And because I don't know with what's going on with passengers right now at Alaka, because they should get up the hill pretty soon when we send them, let's just bring that train here for the moment. So let's bring it. It's a big train. Let's bring it all the way around to here, actually. Let's bring it there, just inside the signals. Doop. Let's watch this thing try and leave. Let's go the other side. The sun's better on the other side. Forgot I've got a cup of tea. You think it's technical? No, I don't think it's technical at all. I just think that it is licensing. So they're handling it now. Why is the one at the back moving? Why is number 3 moving? It's following them. Why is it doing that? Okay, sure. Whatever. You follow them. So we've still got some stuff for Bryson. We've got a bunch of stuff for local. And we've got a train for shunting. So let's get this stuff out of the way first. Number 3. I can stop you going to your waypoint because I've got no idea where you even think you're going. And let's flip back to number 7, who's ready to drive off here. And let's send you over here, Mr. 7. 7. Bloop. All right, you're done. You're done. Number 3. Number 2. Yes, number 2. All right, these passengers... Oh. You haven't even been in the station yet. I forgot about you. I'm sorry, number 2. I'm sorry. I completely forgot about you. There you go. You go and put them in the station. That needs to come out too, but who cares? We're a locomotive short now. So until those 3 locos get here and deliver our 3rd one, we can't do our start of day shunting. So when the passenger train gets down here, guess what that loco is going to be doing? Right. Now, Titty's number 1 has reached the waypoint. So since the other one hasn't actually started even moving yet, let us get you to Cochrane at least. Let's get number 1 to Cochrane. All right, let's put you there. Number 2's running into its waypoint. It will auto-load, so we'll just leave him to do his thing for a few minutes. And we've got number 3 at a waypoint. Lovely. We can put you into the sidings. Where are we going to put you? I reckon put you in here. Let's just put you there. Doesn't matter which end it comes in from, it'll work fine. Then we can get on with doing all the other work we were going to do. Since we only have this fella here now. And number 7, who's round the corner, who's ready to go. Right, let's hook you up to your big log load and get you into the sawmill. And then we've got number 7 to help at Whittier, which would be excellent. Okay, sawmill. Let's put number 7 here. We have to put a hard up against the bumper. Buffer, I should say. It's not a bumper car, it's a buffer. All right. Now, who's not moving? 2, what are you doing? No, you didn't quite pull into the station, 2. It's a good thing I noticed you weren't moving. All right, what else have we got? 1's moving, 3's moving, 6's moving, 10's not moving. Where are you, 10? Oh, yes, you're here because you couldn't figure out your way out of this mess. So 10, let's get you here. Whoop. Can you figure that one out? Yeah, it looks like you can figure that one out. Did I put a handbrake on that? I did. Good, good, good. And he says, I wonder if one way around it could be the train washer's work and that's assigned task. That would be good. Lord Vectron says there are a bunch of services already that make you go through the train wash at the start on Riviera and Southeastern High Speed. Yeah, there's a few around. And the train wash doesn't actually do anything. That is correct. Rail says, why do locomotives get dirty very quickly? LSJ Cat says, oi. Hello, oi. Rails, they get dirty because railways are disgustingly dirty environments. That's about all there is to it. That's really all it is. They are just dirty. Right. Now, I kind of think that set might have rolled before I put the handbrake on it because I deliberately pulled it past the signal so I wouldn't have a problem with the red signal. And when I came back to look at it before I put a handbrake on it, it was down there past the signal. So, yeah, that's life, isn't it? Let's stay here with number 10. Vectron says some bug splatter on high-speed services would be nice, but that might force them to get a higher rating. Yes, Peggy 3 means no death, even for bugs. Mind you, some of the things that you can put on the front of the BR145, if you know, you know. If you don't know, you will soon. I'll probably have to tell it to pass red signal, I'm guessing, because it's going to go out past that signal. It's not going to be allowed to come back. Or will it? No, it's just going to spad by itself. Okay. Yes, ooh. No, that's just the beginning, Lord Vectron. That is just the beginning. I actually think what's been done will backfire on them. I support the concept of some of the messages, but I don't think they should do it in a game. I don't think it has any place in a game. Now, that train's coming out of Whittier. It's catching up with us. This whole thing is going to Robinson's Gap, so why don't we just take it there? Let's just go to Robbie Gap. She's going to be a bit slow, but the other train's going to be pretty slow going up the hill too, so let's just do it. It's number 10. Let's bring it to there for a start, and you've got a handbrake on somewhere. Got a handbrake on down the back. Really? I don't remember doing that. But I did. Clearly. Alrighty. Notices my coupler. Did I not put the air through or something silly? No, it's all good. Vectron says, I haven't watched the screen, but I saw the pic. Why do you think it will backfire? I don't think Uwu will backfire. I think some of the other messages they put on there will backfire on them. Because they're getting into politics. And that's a bad idea. So I'm very supportive of their messaging in life, but not in a game. But we'll see. I basically think it'll stop rednecks buying the game. Yes, it is GSG putting out messages. Right. So pretty much everybody's moving except 2 and 3 now. So 2 of you loaded. Yeah, let's get you up to Cochrane then. Let's get you up to Cochrane. Actually, I think we have got another locomotive here at Alaka, don't we? So you're there, so we need to bring the other one here. Whoop. And the other one I'll have to wait there till it gets here. And did I just see that we actually... Oh, I've forgotten about another locomotive. I did, look. We did have another one. What an idiot. I got so fixated on number 4 being dead, I completely forgot I've got another loco up here. You got a handbrake on? You don't. Let's make sure you do. And we're going to do something silly. We can't. I was just going to push it on top of that one, but we can't because the points are wrong. How is it even possible that the points are wrong? How'd that car get there with the points being wrong? I bet you this derails. It's number 8, isn't it? Oop, that's why I didn't remember. It wasn't starred. I don't know if you guys can hear my wife or not, but blabbing away on the phone to somebody. See, how did that car get there and it's sitting on the blade of the points when the only place it could have come from is down that way? Because, you know, there's the assumption that there's a locomotive up here that automatically manages the mines for you. So if this mine produced another car and put it here, when you hauled the concept off, it would have derailed. Interesting. Very interesting. Vectron says, politics in this modern day are far too divisive. They are indeed. Train's inherently political. Several train bows already in game. They've had a Love to Ukraine Creator Club livery on the home screen for years. I'm not fussed about that one. They don't target that market. But the train bows, I mean, they exist. So they're real. They are mimicking reality. I don't have an issue with those. But I think deliberately putting in messaging that doesn't reflect reality will get them in trouble. I just have that feeling. Number 1's not moving. Number 3's not moving. Number 1's got to wait for number 2 anyway. So this is good. We will actually be able to do our shunting at Alaka before the train gets here, which is magnificent. And I need to teleport to here because you can't get in here with a camera. Doesn't that look nice? That's screenshot material right there. Maybe it's that one. No. I like them. That one? Ah, it's that one. I spent yesterday at the Australian equivalent of a gala, which was the Steam Rail Open Day. Magnificent day, and I've got enough videos for shorts to keep the channel busy for the next year. So expect to see some Australian steam. There we go. So we can send number 3 back down here into the land of the quack. And we're going to have a carriage on each end, so we'll just put it over here somewhere. There's no air on some of those, but I don't really care. That looks too long. For number 3. That looks a bit too long. Because I've told the wrong locomotive. We don't want you up here. No. We don't want you up here at all. We want number 8, I think it is, to come down here. No, not number 3. No, bad idea. We want number 8 to come down here, and number 8's got a loose cock on the back of its train. Let's see if we can get that from a camera without having to teleport back up here. We'll probably get onto here. There we go. Cock tightened. Off you go, number 3. Or number 8. Charging. More charging. It does take a while from empty. I just want to sit here and watch and make sure this doesn't derail. Not that I can do much about it if it does. We'll just put it back on the tracks. Rail says if diesel electric locomotives hold less fuel in their tanks, then how come steam locomotives hold so much water than coal or oil? Because they use a lot of water. Go on, get out of here. No, she's going to be fine. But I am actually going to set those points. Now the train's off them. Right. We are good. I can hear number 2, but it's not here yet. But it's very close. Very, very close. Oh, there it is. Look at that. Okay, so if we head back down here, let's just wait till it's clear of the points. And there we go. Let's bring number 1 down here. Get down here and deliver our passengers. Pretty much everybody else is moving except for number 7 and number 3. Now, number 7 should have delivered its load up there. It has, so that's fine. We'll just leave that sit there for a little while. Now, what are you doing, 3? So you came in the other end because you're silly, but that's fine. Let's bring you down here. Dunk. And let's get number 7 onto the front of this slot. But we'd better get number 7 off its train before I tell it to move, or it'll bring the log cars with it, which would be unfortunate. Because it would just do what it's told, not what's smart. Okay. Because we do have a little bit more shuntulating to do over here. It's not really a correct answer, but I could tell you that diesels are just a lot more efficient. But that's why they use more or less diesel than steam engines use coal. Holy Trucker says supposedly the age of conscription in World War II was 60. I hope the army has Zimmer frames. It'll be interesting to see what comes of where we are at the moment, because the world is in a very, very strange place, is all I'll say. Very, very strange. So we want the stencils out of here. So let's brake this train. Let's put a handbrake on that one. I don't think I put a handbrake on the front one before, did I? I did. Look at that. Wow. All right. Now let's jam these into the other sawmill ones, because they are all sawmills. S1, S2. Yes, they are. So let's jam them into these ones. There's some C2s. So I might have just keep them separate, you know that? Yeah, why not? Yeah, let's just jam them over here. Let's bring those here. And for this little bloke, number 3, he can come off there. And he can come over here. Doop. And then number 7 can grab the ones for Bryson. And the stencils, and get them out of here. There's no point breaking that just yet. All right. Who else have got not moving anyone? Number 2, you have reached your waypoint. Now, I've got a rather large train on its way here, but where is it? So we've got number 10 coming up the hill. We've got the other big ones just coming into Bryson now. And I think what we should probably do is bring the passengers to here. And there's a fair chance, if we stick on top of it, that's number 2. If we stay on top of it, we can probably... Actually, where is number 10? I actually reckon we can get the passengers to Hemingway, so let's do that. Let's do that. And just in case, I put a flare there so we don't end up coupling. Because in theory, the train will go that way because that's the way the points are set. So in theory, that's what the AI has already done for number 10. Because number 10 will be a little while coming up the hill. We'll hold the big train at Bryson until the passengers get down to Bryson. I think that sounds like a plan. Right. Okay, number 3. Let's go and pump you up. And we're going to clonk you on the back of this set that's over here that's just been delivered by number 7. We've got one handbrake on at this end. And let's put a handbrake on at this end and get number 7 off there. Because number 7 is going to collect these. And then number 7 can collect the stencils, and we'll take those around the corner. We'll do some shunting around the corner. Because we've got room to move. Magnificent. Who else is not doing anything? Number 8's not doing anything. Oh, you have reached here. Okay. So let's just jam that other car that number 8's got. I'm going to put on the end of these and then we'll put those together, I think. Doop. And then we'll get number 8 doing the local shunting, or we might get number 1 working on that. Number 1 we should probably get off to service because she's going to need it. Well, actually, it's not bad. No, she can do the local shunting. She can help. Never goes wrong when we do 2 engines doing stuff at the same time in the same yard, and it works fine every time. Never a problem. So that's exactly what we'll do. That had to come out as well. Yes, it does. We'll get that one too in a moment. And there's a coal to come out too, so we've got that to do. And over in here, we've got tons of stuff to do, as always. Always tons of stuff to do. In fact, every single siding has stuff to do. What about these industries? They never seem to do anything, these industries. You deliver stuff and nothing ever happens. But, you know, the level changes in the cars, but they don't really do anything. It's interesting. Yet they're at tier 3. Go figure. Alright, let's get on this guy and we'll chuck that on the back of that setup there. We might even drag a mixed out of here, you know, with a double header. Wouldn't that be fun? Alright, handbrake off. Lead. And number 1, you can come and jam that on the back of this set. Good-ink. Because number 3 is going to pick up this set and put it on the front, just so we get that sorted, and then we'll send number 3 back up the hill to get the rest of the mine cars. I think we, they came from M2E, so we've got to go to M1. But let's just get this put together. It's a good thing to do. We've got to do it sooner or later anyway, might as well do it now. Break off and put them over here. Number 3. Number 6 has a stop signal. Where are you? Oh, yeah, you do. But that's fine. That's because I want you to stop there. You're supposed to stop there, so that's fine. Number 3 has a handbrake applied. Oh, you probably do. That's all right. That's fine, in fact. Let's put some air through, because it's a big train. I think the handbrake's on this end. It is. Okay, so we're going into the sawmill sidings first with number 3. What's happening? I don't know what number 3 is trying to do. Pushing the whole set up. So let's just stop her doing that. Because what we actually want her to do is come over here and put as many carriages in here as we can. Okay. Where did the other locomotive go? Oh, it's there. Okay. Thought I put it on these first. I thought I put it on the stencils. I'm not going to move it now. Number 7. There's a handbrake on at this end. Yes, there is. Alright, these shouldn't conflict. Let's plonk these on here. Because we're going to grab these 2 stencils. We'll leave the Whittier repair track 1 where it is. We'll deal with that later. It's not as though we get any through trains or anything. Number 1 has reached the waypoint. Very good. So let's put that air through. Break that. And let's send... Oh, we might as well do this one. We've got 2 to do here, so let's get on that one first. And why is number 3 just sitting there? Or number 8, I should say. Oh, I told number 3 to come up here. That's where it was going. That's where it was going when it tried to bugger off. Fair enough. And now which way is number 1 going? It'll do something. They'll sort themselves out, I'm sure. Everybody else is moving. 5 and 9 has stopped, which they should be. Lots of movement in the forest. There we go. You have delivered those ones. Let's just put a handbrake on at this end so we know which one it is. And crack these. We'll be back in this siding in a moment. Got to deliver these over here. 3 to there. We've got a lot of stuff to go back in there. These are almost together, so we'll get this sorted. We've already broken the air up here, I think. Yes. Like that. That's got a handbrake on, and we'll take those around the corner to stencil 1. That's 7, I think. Yeah, so we'll bring 7 up into here. Bring it up to here. Oop. And then we can push back to do whatever we need to do. So we've got a couple to pull out of here, 1 to go back in, and we've got our shunting to do. So we'll just shunt with the whole train because, you know, that's what you do. Better than running around. Number 1's heading in to get the works car. Number 8's put those together, so let's put a handbrake on this one. Get her off. Coal and water looks fine, and let's get her up to the other end. It's actually this one we want to take her to. So we've got 1 to pull out there, and we've got a whole lot to get out up there. So let's deal with the boxcar first. This is 8, isn't it? I think. Yes. Let's deal with that. Let's just make sure that's 8. I think it is. Sounds like it. Yep, all good. Fairly good, Nick. Number 1's on Dax car, so let's might as well put the air through as we go sometimes when it makes sense. And we'll get down and get this one. Now just watch what number 8's doing actually, because this might conflict. No, she's going to go out the other siding, isn't she? Yep. Good. It's fine then. So little plucky number 1 is going to do all the local shunting here. Because she's plucky. See you later, Vectron. Have fun. Andy says for UK World War II max age was initially 41, then increased in 1941 for anyone under 52. Ollie Trucker says different. They'll try to take Britain their own land. This case countries don't mean shit, so yeah. Out. Andy says Shamio could be recalled and still in my reserve service time period after serving full time, but highly unlikely because I'd be called now due to health issues. Yes, get sick, be sick, definitely. So that one's on the way around there. Glad I put a flare there. Righto, number 10. Might be a little hard for you to get moving, but actually what I'll do, rather than reset number 10's commands, let me just get 2 out of its way. Because 2 won't move until the passenger stop's finished anyway. We'll leave number 10 with a flare for the moment so it doesn't move. Number 3 is at a waypoint. I can hear a cat snoring its little head off behind me. I don't know if that's coming through the mic or not. Funny if it was. No need for handbrake because it's coupled to a car with a handbrake that's already on. And we've got some more to plonk in over here, so we will. And this is number 3, isn't it? Yes, we've got a bit more room here, so we'll put as many as we can in here. And we'll put the remainder into here. They should all fit. Ah, fun stuff. Fun stuff, fun stuff, fun stuff. Number 6, still at a stop signal. That's deliberate, though. Number 7 is at a waypoint. Oh, of course you are. All right, so let's shove you in here to collect these things. Bring the whole train in, because you can. Number 1 has reached that spot, so we've got to pull those out and put 2 of them back. Is the air through everywhere? Looks like it. That one had a handbrake. Are there any more? Nope. So we'll pull out the empty one and rip that off. What do we do with it though? I think we'll put it here. So let's put the empty one there. Because we can add it to the train we're going to build from all of these cars anyway. Actually, no, I changed my mind because that'll be in the way. No, it's fine. We'll just leave it that way. It's fine. Two's coming down that track now, so let's get rid of this guy's flare so he can get moving. If he can move the train. It's going to be a big ask to start that in the hill. Yes. Go 10, go. First day on the railway. Give you the hard job. Good work, 10. That's pretty impressive, actually. All right. So let us get number 2. We can probably get 2 to Ella, I would think. So let's bring 2 to Ella. Because by this time we've finished mucking around with the one that's around the corner here, even though it's pretty close to Ella. And break off, and we need to connect it over here now, and we're pulling out the back one, of course. Of course we are. 7. Let's grab that one. That one is bled, I think. Let's make sure these are as well. Good. Number 1's at a waypoint, of course you are. All right, let's drop this off. And put those other 2 coal cars back down here. All right, that'll keep you busy for a little while. And number 3's reached the top. Much fit, that one. Okay. No need for a handbrake because it's coupled to a car that's got a handbrake on. And with number 3, I'll put the rest of her stuff in here. And we've got number, is it 8? It's 8 sitting up at the mine. Here it is. Let's put this air through, only because it's very steep. Not that, not the air. Handbrake off. And we will just point that here for the moment. Number 8. Plonk that there, put the other ones back in, and then we'll go and get the ore. If we're in Southern America, that would be the ore. Alright, number 7's at a waypoint. Yes, you are. Very nice. Okay. Those should be bled. Take the handbrake off. And we just want to pull them out and put them somewhere. For the moment, I'm going to put them here on the main line. Just for the moment. And we'll pull them back and we'll leave them sitting in the loop so the main line is empty. Neither of those need to come out, do they? No, good. Because we've got to put that one back in, and we've got to put these in their sidings. And then we can connect that one up to the one that we're leaving here. And pull them both back into the loop to leave. Sounds like a grand plan to me. Soon's very good. Number 3's at a waypoint. And you're done, number 3. Well, that's about it for you, I think. Aren't you finished? I think you are. We've got a little bit of... No, that belongs with them. We haven't used all those up yet. So, number 3, you can jump on this and we'll shove it on the back of that. And then we'll send number 3 around the corner to pick up those stencils. That sounds like a good idea. We've already got a few log cars ready to go. They're half empty now, so number 3 will be ready for that shortly. Number 1 has dumped its load. To come around this side. And let's get these back together. And hopefully we'll have enough room to run around that and start collecting all the other stuff to bang into the back of them. That would be good. That would be good indeed. Now this evening I've got some train sim classic stuff. I've got a community route called Doncaster Works up first, where we're going to scrap some Deltics. And then we'll be heading off to Wales for a coal run. So I'll be doing those tonight. That'll be morning for some of you. Alright, so that's going okay. Who else is not moving? Number 6, number 7. Number 7. Number 7. Alright, let's pop a handbrake on you. And you don't have air through anyway. So let's put you back in BB1 now. Number 7. Shunting we will go. Shunting we will go. I wish there was someone to leave that other one, but there isn't. That's fine. So we actually have to come back out here to get rid of that one in the middle. Boring. Andy says, hoping I'll be awake for that. Sounds interesting. Yeah, I hope so. I hope it'll be fun. We're going to scrap some Deltics. That'll make me popular. Number 6, you're still at the stop signal because the passenger train hasn't got there yet. I can hear it though. It's very close. So we'll be able to send these guys to Alaka soon. Yeah, look. It's almost here. I didn't want to give this one an instruction to go because we just would have had a standoff somewhere out in the middle. All right, we can bring number 6 here. Probably won't fit, but let's just bring it here and then we'll deal with it. All right, number 1 should be ready for some more instructions now as well. It is good. So let's crack this one off because I want to bring number 1 around here. It should go around it. Looks promising. I think it's doing something smart, so that's good. Number 3, is it a waypoint? Yes, you are. I don't think we need to put the air through for this one. Let's bleed it just in case. Guys, we're just going to slam it on the back of this. And then number 3 can do a collection run. Seven's at a waypoint. Yes, you are. So handbrake that. Brake that. And then we've got to put that one back on top of this one that's out here. And what have we got? Number 8 is at a waypoint. There you are. Good. Handbrake. It does get a little bit challenging to keep all this stuff in your head of what's going on where. All right, so do that. Is the back going to fit? Yep, it'll be fine. Good. Number 10's at a waypoint now. What are you doing, number 10? Oh, you're here. Look at you. I think we need to bring you a little further ahead, though, so we can get around you. That'll be all right. Number 10. Let's bring you down to here. Now, does that car under the cover need to come out? Yes, it does. And what needs to come out of here? Oh, wow, that's more than poor little number 10 can handle by itself. So we'll need to get another engine up here. Well, we can try, I suppose. We'll see what happens. Let's get most of the handbrakes off while we're messing around here. Shouldn't be any others on. Let's knock number 10 off here. How are you for coal and water? Not bad. And let's get number 10 onto the back of this set, which we should be able to do now. Look at that, it just fits. Number 10. Boop. Now we'll go back to number 7. Got lots of people at waypoints now, so we've got things to pay attention to. Those are both here for the interchange. Now BB2 goes in here, and then we'll drop one at BB1. This is locomotive number 7 goes in here. And number 1's at a waypoint. We will bleed, 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 and handbrake off. And we'll come and put that on this set here. You could grab the ones next to it, but I don't actually think there's any advantage to that, so we won't bother. Who else is at a waypoint? Number 3. Lucky 3. Okay. Clonk you. So that's all the work here done, I think. So we've finished one end of the line, which is nice. Now, number 3, not quite ready for logs yet. So let's get number 3 round the corner to collect these cars that we're dropping here. And we can also get number 3 up to Ella to collect the cars that are there. I think that would also be a good move. In fact, why don't we just send number 3 to Ella? Collect that car first. Just race up their light engine. We've got time for that because that one's not going to beat it there. I wouldn't think. So we'll send number 3 here. Let's see if we can figure this out. Oh, there's another one needs to come out too. In which case we'll send number 3 to here. So even if the other one does beat it through, it doesn't really matter. Just knocked over my teacup. It's not good. I'll be right back. Let's get into this before it soaks my work computer would be a good idea. Only tea at least. Hasn't got milk in it or anything. Ah, life. Derail an engine, knock over me tea. What else is going to go wrong, do you reckon? Might say I derailed my tea. Sorry. Sorry about this. Minor technical difficulties. Mainly with my skill level. Of course, this tea's got honey in it, so everything's going to be sticky, but I'll clean it later. Life. You're disturbing your cat. I'm sorry. Right. What are we doing? We got people stopped everywhere. Not surprising. Ah, yes. We could drop you off. And put the other ones back. It's 1 goes there. We've got 7 stopped. We had number 3 roll on by at high speed there. Whooshka goes number 3. We got number 8 stopped up here. Let's put a handbrake on. And you can come and get this one now, number 8. My fingers are a bit sticky and I use a trackball. So I just need to clean the ball. course I dropped it on the floor, as you do. Yeah, bonk. All right, that'll work. Well, knocking over my tea. Very exciting. Good start. Yeah. This trackball had tea in it. How's that even happen? How did it get in there? Good thing I noticed. No one needs sticky balls. Also, I don't quite understand how this trackball's powered right now, because the computer it's plugged into is sitting over there. Not turned on. Well, it's not meant to be on. Hopefully it didn't get tea in it and start itself or something stupid. That wouldn't surprise me. Right. Back with you. Back with you. Good, good. Yep, no. Life's a piece of shit when you think of it. And what are we doing with number 8? We're going to come down here and we're going to get these cars. Boop. Which means there will be an open cock on the back probably. Yes, there is. Now we can go to number 10, who will have just delivered all of her cars. Lovely. And we'll crack this one off. Get a handbrake on that one. Crack that off, pull back and pick up the, oh, hang on. Did I do something stupid then? Why, yes. Yes, I did. Damn it. Okay. I thought she delivered her cars into the siding, but no. Let me just pull this off and recouple them. Come on you get. Get on there. Okay, so you want to push all of those down into here. Now, I've learnt the hard way before that when the mine is operational, that you don't put it into the same siding you've got cars in, because it does bad things. That one's got a handbrake on. All right, we'll just leave that to its own devices for a little while. Hello, Psych. How are you? Welcome back. Ah, you just missed me knocking over my tea. It was very exciting. Really enjoyed it. Yep, good. Handbrake, brake off, and we will flip around and connect you to this one here. Number 1, come here. Okay. You're good. Who else is sitting at places that are silly? Number 3 is sitting at a stop signal. Why, yes you are. I would think we can probably okay you to pass the stop signal, number 3. Because I think the passenger car will wait. Is there enough room for you? Let's just drop a flare there right in front of it so it can't move. Go on then. Go. Do I have to do this manually? Now, surely you can figure out the rest by itself. That should be far enough. Bonk. All right, let's deflarify you. And then we can set up number 2 to go round to Whittier. So we'll do that. Why are we doing it this way? Because while number 7's almost ready to leave here, it's not quite. 2. That was 2, wasn't it? Yes, 2. There. And number 1's at a waypoint. Very good. Bleed. It doesn't look like anybody's got a handbrake on. They're just sitting there. Lazy. Okay. 1. Might as well bring it here. Collect that one. Is that one less move? It's one less move. Yes. Good plan. Okay. Good. Goody. That sounds like a plan then. All right. 7's sitting still somewhere. It's dropped off its last car, so we've got to get in here and break it. Easier said than done. Where is it? There. Handbrake. And yes, we're going to pull those into the loop, aren't we? We've got time till the passenger train gets here anyway. Good. You've been paying contraband police. I've never tried it. This mouse ball's still sticky. But it's actually making the mouse more predictable. I kind of like it. Number 10 should be at a waypoint by now. This time it really has delivered the cars. Yes, good. Okay, handbrake. Someone else is flying through Alaka Junction I can hear nearby. And let's get number 10 onto this. Pull that car out. And swap it and put the other car in. And number 1 is at a waypoint. Very good. Handbrake. Bleed. And let's clonk those two together. I just know I'm jamming up the sensors on my trackball with honey. Fortunately, I'm using a sippy cup, so most of it stayed in here. Good thing. I think those two cars will fit. Hopefully this was smart. Then we can put those other two cars back. All right, number 7 is at a waypoint. What are you doing, number 7? Oh, yes. So one of those will have a handbrake on, that one. All I want to do with number 7 is draw those through into the loop. So let's just bring, for the moment, let's bring 7 to here. Just onto those points. Let's change them where it'll get scary. That hopefully brings those onto the loop so we can just leave them sitting in the loop out of the way. We don't need to worry about them until we're ready to collect them and take them home. Let's not much being delivered to Bryson today, which is weird. Normally get a lot more for Bryson. Makes me wonder if it didn't fit. Is that clear of the points? It is. Magnificent. So I'll put a handbrake on this last car and force this to stop. There we go. Brake that off. I think we got a handbrake on, didn't we? Not quite. Okay, good. So now we can send number 7 to Bryson. We've got number 2 on its way here. So, well, actually, we can still send number 7 to Bryson because we've got signals. Yeah. Signals. So, empty track. Let's bring it up into here, I think. Boop. That'll do. Number 2's rolling along. Number 3's rolling along. This one's stooped, if that's okay. Pull that handbrake off. Bleed it and put that both onto here. Have to remember not to leave here until 7 comes through. But I don't think that we're in much danger of that. 8's at a waypoint. Oh, yes, you are. Lovely. Let's get you hooked in. That didn't work. Try again. That's better. Let's get some handbrakes off. It's probably 3. Get these down to Alaka. Yeah. Train's already moving, so that's good. Let's get these down the hill. Before the big train gets in here, I think we will deliver them to this siding. That's not 3, is it? That's 8. It's going toot, 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 because she's scared. All right, 3's fine. 1's done its thing. And is there still room? Yes, there's still room. Nice. Right, so let's jam those ones back in here. Almost finished the outgoing shunting for Alaka, even though we started very late because we lost a locomotive. So this is actually not going too badly at all. The other train has not arrived as yet, but it must be pretty close. It's coming through Cochrane. So it's getting there. And we've got number 7 to stop signal. Yes, because number 2 did a dumb. Number 2 did a dumb. I don't even know why number 2 would have tried to come into that road, because number 2 was told to go into the station, and the only way you can get into the station is to come down one road, because number 2 was sent here. So I don't know why that happened up there. Here, let me help you. I think we have a fighting over points. Let's just knock off your waypoint so it stops fighting for points, because it's fighting for points after a signal, which is cray-cray, because it can't go anywhere anyway. They were meant to have fixed all these things, but clearly not. Clearly not. Oh, new subscriber. DJ Harry 23. Hello to you. Welcome. I thought that was my phone ringing then, because I foolishly used the same noise for my phone. Alrighty. Let's reset number 7. So she comes in here again. 7. Yes, dear. Come here. Yes, dear. Okay, good. Number 1. Cut and run, number 1. I think that made a noise, so hopefully it worked. I reckon we'll come around here and we'll get this one out first. We'll do that one, then that one, then these, because one of these we've got to put back anyway. Actually, it's less moves, because that one's going to be jammed in the middle, isn't it? But it's almost empty. No, it's almost full. I actually changed my mind. We should do that the other way around, because that makes more sense. Otherwise, we end up with that one in the middle, which isn't very clever. All right, let's keep on going. Number 3. Yes, we can cut you off now, because it wasn't a pole in the way we could. All right, and we'll put both of these back into R1 where they belong, over here. And we still have to remember number 7, because number 7's now late, because it was fighting with the other one for a signal. And that's okay. All right, who else is not doing anything right now? You have arrived. I'm going to keep you there until the other train comes, because the other train's quite close and I don't want to have a conflicting move. And we will be sending our triple header out again after it comes in with the train that's heading out anyway. So that's fine. We'll just leave them alone for the moment. Bleed and break off and bleed. Bleed. And let's collect this one here. Then we'll collect the one around there, and then we will put them on there and then put that single car back into this siding. That is relatively efficient. I would use number 3 to start shunting these, but I think there would be conflicts, so it's really not worth it. It's not worth the hassle. We'll just end up in the poo somewhere. Number 2, you have arrived at Shitty Witty. All right, how's your coal? Coal's fine. Let's cut you off. Let's get number 2 over here to water. Just set those up so it happens by itself. Number 3 is at a waypoint, and we're going to just drop those off, aren't we? Put this back handbrake on. Come and get these cars that we've got here and head round to Bryson, but only after the other train gets through here, which I can hear it coming, so it's not far off. Hopefully it'll take the straight through road. I think I see some pixels moving up there in the distance, so it's probably getting closer. Yeah, there it is. So hopefully it'll take the straight road and we'll be good. Let's roll around. What else have we got sitting at a waypoint doing nothing? We've got this guy. Did we go in and get him? No, we didn't. Bleed, handbrake, and now we're going to come in here and get this one. Oop. How's his water? Fine. Number 2 is at a waypoint. 2, 2, 2. Number 2 should be filling up, but the water tower's disappeared. In fact, the water tower's disappeared and number 2 has filled up. So we can get number 2 back on the front of this now. Oop. That'll take it a little while. Number 3's at a waypoint. And the other train's through. Very nice. So we can get you out of here. So since number 3 doesn't seem to be able to figure out stuff for itself, let's just tell it how to get out here for a start. Then we'll come back to it in a moment. Number 8's at a waypoint. Yes, we know about you. We're still waiting for the other train to come in. And number 10, we have to get this car out. Handbrake, bleed, and put you there. How's number 10's water? We're going to need water for number 10, so we'll have to take it around to Alaka and stop there and get water, I think. I'm not sure number 10's got the balls to pull that out of here, but we'll see. We will see what we see. Syke says it's very Eastern European, Commie Core, if that's a thing, kind of open works papers, please. Do you want to buy technical gear from Temu? Yep. It's listening to you clearly. Alright. Handbrake. And put the other one in there. Doop. Good. Number 3's at a waypoint now. Ah, good. So let's get number 3 around the corner. We'll go and pick up those ones from Shitty Witty. The other one should have sorted itself out by the time we get here. We probably want to get on this end of the ones at Shitty Witty. Hopefully number 2 will figure it out. It'll be fine. Number 8. Oh yes, you're still sitting here. You're waiting for the other one to come in, which isn't here yet. Surprisingly. I would have thought it would be by now. Oh, it's very close. Must be going very, very slowly. Let's race out and have a look. Ah, here it is. Yeah, she's not making great speed. So 3 locomotives was an excellent decision because 2 probably wouldn't have made this. Because it's uphill to Alaka. Almost out of water, so we've got a service. Same with you. Same with you. Oh, of course you are. Yeah, you can go past it. You have to get to your train. Come on, go. You gonna go? Good. Good. Very good. Okay, number 1. Got to pull all that out now. Got to release the handbrake and bleed this one. And we're going to put you over here. You know, if I'd known that other train was running so slowly, I would have finished shunting. Anyway, you do you. And number 8's at a waypoint. Yes, it is. Staying there as well. Number 10 is there. So we've dropped that. And handbrake. Grab this one and we'll go and grab ourselves some coal. That sounds like fun. Very good, Nick. Ahoy again, LSJ Cat. What do I say? Oi, oi. You really get an idea of the angle on this, don't you? It's actually quite steep here. All right, handbrake off. And let's go and get ourselves some coal cars. If we can. We'll try anyway. 8's at a waypoint. 2's at a waypoint now. Lovely. Let's get you connected back together. And I can hear number 3 coming, so it's safe enough to tell these people to load them up. Get them out. Oy. Good. And back at the locker. Meanwhile, at the ranch, sure, that train's finally in. Nice. All right. Bust that. And put that one in here. We'll see how much further in we have to go. Based on what's left hanging out at the back. Which is probably going to be quite a bit by the looks of it. Yeah, rather a lot. Rather a lot indeed. So, I think we're going to have to... I've lost my train. I've lost my train. So we're going to have to continue on with this whole thing for quite a distance. So, which way will we take it? The head shunt probably won't get us very far. Better take it round this way, I think. Ask them up to here and see if they can do it. It's quite a steep hill, so I don't know if they'll be able to do that, but we'll see. We'll keep an eye on what comes in at the back. We might just have to break it and get one of the other locos to pull it. We'll see. We shall see whatever it is that we shall see. You finished, have you? That's why you're yelling at me. All right, now you can come in here and get these things. No, they're starting to move. The idea is to try and get the back of the train actually into the yard. So if we pull it through, and then we can break it and push some of it back. Where is number 1 going? Oh, there it is. How are you going for water? You're fine for water. Good. What else we've got sitting at waypoints? We've got number 2 at a waypoint. So has number 3 come past you yet? No, it hasn't. So we will just leave you sitting there for the moment. And number 3's at a stop signal. Is that because you want to do something silly, number 3? No, I don't think you do. So why have you got a stop signal? Oh, no. Don't know why you've got a stop signal. You shouldn't. Because you're going that way. The fact that there's stuff in... Oh, I bet you the points are set for the loop. I bet you that's what's upset the signalling system. Is the Manuel points are set for the loop. Yes, they are. There we go. Now it'll work fine. And it wouldn't have been a stop signal after that. But we can also send number 2 out. So we'll send number 2 as far as Bryson. Because number 3's come in now. So we'll get number 2 this far. Yep, still got a handbrake on the back too. So let's whip back here and take that handbrake off. Number 7 has reached Bryson, so we've got 1 to the Bryson repair track. one for standard oil, and the others are all going around the corner. So I think number 7, we just want to whack you on the back. And because the train's little, we'll just shunt Bryson with the whole train. Seems fair. Such a little one for here today. Which... nothing to come out either, which is weird for Bryson. Number 8. Still at your waypoint. Oh. The train's going a lot further than it needs to. Okay. Number 6, you can stop now. All right, let's bring number 6 back here. And bring it back there, and whatever doesn't fit, we'll deal with. That'll be fine. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, we've got number 1 over here, who should be able to get tied onto this. Now, I'm only bothering to put the air through because he's petrol. It's bangy stuff. Is there a handbrake on anywhere? Does number 1 not have a handbrake anywhere? In the middle. Oh, that one. Interesting. All right, number 1, you're going to come and get these. Doop. I do wish the makers of the scenery and things that are used in these mods didn't put collision on their buildings, because it means you can't reach through to do stuff. That's a long one, says Psych. Takes you back to the Hinter stream. Did I say that? No. How are we going? Pushing back? You almost there? Yes, you are. All right, we'll hang around here for a moment. Number 10's probably finished doing its thing too. So we'll pick somewhere useful to break this. Probably copper mine traffic is probably a good spot to break this, so I think we might put a handbrake on this car, which will force the situation. Eventually. It'll stop pushing against the handbrake eventually. Broke the air. And then let's put the copper over here. I'll just break this train up into 3 trains because lots of M2 copper. Then there's the local stuff, and then there's M1E. So we will, and some repair track and a bit more M1E. Okay. So we'll just break it up. We've got 3 sidings to play with, so there's plenty of room. Meanwhile, number 1's over here, probably ready for instructions. Indeed. Let's pop in. Where are we broken? There. Let's de-handbrake that. Let's get it onto here. Just the other one to come out now. And that completes the... Oh, it actually doesn't quite complete the outgoing shunting because we've got to put those ones back. But it mostly completes the outgoing shunting. How's this going? Are we pushing back yet? No, not yet. Plenty, plenty, plenty. What we can do with number 8 is we can start actually putting this together now because we know there's room. And we're not going to be using this end of the yard, so it'll be fine. Good. Number 10. All cold up, I see, number 10. Did I take all the handbrakes off this set? 10. 10. That one. Must have had a new wagon put on since we undid handbrakes. which is plausible. All right, let's see if you can move that. Number 10's plucky, she'll do it. Plucky like a ducky. There we go. Rub that duck. 7. Oh, you're on the end. Very good. Now we're just going to shunt with the whole train, like I said, because lazy. Didn't put any handbrakes on here. Bryson repair track gets dumped in over here across the turntable into there somewhere. So let's do that. That's 7. And we haven't put the air through, which is not a good idea. Let's just quickly put the air through. Oh, we did. We just did it poorly. Can't do it now. Too late. All right. But what I will do is just slow her right down, because if she pushes through a turntable at that speed, she's going to be on the moon. So we'll just leave her going at 5. She can deal with that. She'll be fine. Right. Oh, now some of these have to go back in. The gasoline load goes on the right-hand side. So just push them into the back. And that's our outgoing shunt complete for here. Woo, woo, woo. Or ooh, woo, ooh, woo, ooh, woo, as it might be. Now we can whip along here and start airing these, because they're not laced. Some of them anyway. Some of them are not. Got the hiccups. There we go. There's one. That one's in. Not. Oops, that didn't work. All right, that's everybody. Now you've got those back onto the track, so we can tie these together somewhere. The brake will be about here someplace. Somewhere. That seems a long way back, but okay. We'll go with that. And handbrake off, and we can push that back the rest of the way down the siding, or maybe we can't. No, we'll get it in a bit further. We do need to get it back to the back of this siding, which is number 8. And there's one... Is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cars in. We're not tied in, or there's a closed cock. One or the other. There it is. Fairly good. Okay, so we'll break this one here at the M2E. And then we'll bring the chemical load into that next. Yeah, we might even leave the chemical stuff where it is actually, you know. So that's all M2. M2, M2, M2. I think we should probably put the plastic stuff back over here. But let's not couple it. There's no need. Just put it there. Actually, there's not really much of an advantage to that, you know. Let's just stop that. Let's put a handbrake on this one. And let's put the copper mine stuff up here. there's a couple for the repair track, but everything else is copper mine M1. Hopefully that'll fit in that siding. And the repair track we can just stop in the left-hand side as well. And hopefully we get this so it's not foul anymore. That would be good. Because to make some room... Now, where's number one? You're in there. You finished. Good. Let's just put the end car on with a handbrake. And crack this one off. Because I'd like to get number one back to the engine service if I can. Oh, where are we? Should be able to get number one in here. Because I'd like to get her out with the passengers to clear some room. Because we got a bit to do here. I'd also like to get this other train out of here. Now that's all going to fit in that siding very nicely. Which is really good. So we'll cut number 3 off here. Because number 3 is going to stay here and be the shunt pig. Now, I don't know where number 1's gone at the moment. Oh, it's down there. Okay. Let's just leave number 3 where it is for the moment, but we will be, sorry, number 8, we'll be getting off here just in a tick. Now, these ones for the Alaka repair track can come off the copper mine ones. And the 2 Alaka repair track ones can probably come back over here. I would think. So let's put these over here. Actually, you know what? We might even keep them with the locomotives for the moment. Nah. Let number 3 figure it all out. All right, we can cut these off here. And we'll bring number 6 up behind the passenger coaches, but not couple, so they're ready to service when we can. Let's get, yep, I know, you're ready. Now, number 10. You managed to move that lot, I'm impressed. Oh, we've got another one too, but we're not going to care about that one. We're going to leave it there. Because I think number 10 you've got enough to do, really. I think. So let's get number 10 at least down to the station here, and we'll cut her off and get some water, I think, because she's not going to make it if we don't. Can she lift that load? 1,500 tons. It's downhill. Probably all right. As it gradually equalises the train. Can I fit everything in there? Can now. Ten's thinking about it as the air brake physics take over. Speaking of air brakes, very happy yesterday to, at the Steam show, get some old books on air brakes. One is maintenance. This is maintenance for steam, rail motors, electric. This one's operations. This one's the small instruction book. And this is the 1917 instruction book. And this is for a particular kind of air brake, which I was very happy to find. Because one of the things missing from my train collection is air brake books. All right. Everybody's doing nothing now. So number one, she's got her goal, which is nice. Let's get her water. Number one would like a glass of water. And after we've done that, we can plonk her on her train. And we'll take her train out via the shed. Seems fair to me. And then we can start delivering all this other crap. And we can service the triple header once the passenger train's out of the way. And it looks like number 8 can actually move. So why don't we get number 8 working on one of the mines? M1S. Okay, let's get her working on that. So we can deliver to M1S while we're doing all this other stuff. Number 7, who was shunting at Bryson, has delivered. And the 5 mile an hour paid off because she's still on the tracks. Now we're going around to Standard Oil. Standard Oil. So let's get her... Just get her moving because, you know, 5 mile an hour, she's going to take a while. And we get her down here to Standard Oil. Neither of those is coming out, which is magnifique. Let's get her down here. Once she's off the turntable, we can give her some speed. Number 1 has finished watering. Magnificent. Let's get her on her passenger train and get that out of here because they should be all loaded by now. No, I haven't told them where to go. Right, we shall tell them where to go. Everywhere except here, but tick it anyway, because you never know. All right. They're loading. So let's get number 1 here. Numero uno. Boop. Right. How do we get in here? Yeah. Can we do it? We can do it. So that is M1S. Let's just go inspect operations M1S, dink, because it's much easier than getting it wrong. We've got stuff to go in there and we've got stuff to go at the top. Is anything being produced in the meantime? Is anything in the way? No, I think we're okay. Good. So let's just bring the whole lot into the tipple since it's not doing anything right now. It's number 8 bringing that here. It's got a handbrake on, but that's fine. We will deal with that. That's not number 8. Good. You've got quite the load going up there. Actually, I should check. How's our water? Plenty. All right. Number one's on the passenger train. So are they loaded? Can we go? We will be departing out of the shed. 60, 60, 60. All right. So let's just get that on its way, I think. Because there won't be anything in its way anywhere. We've got... looks like the other passenger train's gotten into Bryson. So I think we can just send it all the way through. So I don't think there's anything going to be in its way. Just bring it down here to Shitty Witty. Because that'll be out of the way by the time it's here. So there won't be any issue. Number one, come to Shitty Witty. But we better get your handbrake off first. Actually, what we will do is while we're here is let's just get these on their way to the interchange yard. That is, of course, number 3. Let's just get you around the corner. Up here somewhere. Oh, number 3 can do a log car after it's done that. Let's bring number 3 into here. And it can run around, collect it, and push it back onto there because we're going to need the space today. And number 1, you've got a handbrake applied, which is not that one. It's that one. Okay, bye-bye. And number 3's on its way around the corner. See, it's already looking less full. Look at that. Off she goes, departing via the shed, giving the passengers a special scenic treat. Given it's the 1950s, they can look at all the naked girlies that are up on the wall in the shed. All right, let's get 6. Actually, I'm not sure which way round they are. Is 6 on the front or the back? I think we better just drive these manually. And which way is 6 facing? Funnel first? Funnel first. Forwards. Brake off, train brake off. That's set for the coaling road, so that's fine. All right. Oh. More arse than class, but we did it. I'm quietly impressed with myself. Yes, they get snacks. Everything gets snacks. Number 2, where are you? Bryson, you stay there. You can stay there, you're fine. Number 3, number 6 is stopped. Number 7's moving. No, you can go up to normal speed now. And you can pass the signal. It's fine with me. Number 10, you made it here already. Wow. Okay, let's put on... Why are we in a hill? Let's try coming around this side. Put on a handbrake. And let's bring number 10 here to the water column. Because she's thirsty. She a thirsty little girl. She's not too bad, but, you know. Everybody else is moving, so we should be able to move this one now. Yep. So we can move number 6 forward. We just got paid for delivering something. Good enough. Number 3 must have just got up the top. Let's go have a look. No, that's not number 3. Actually, no. It's number 8 that's going at the top anyway. But let's get number 3 onto this end of this stuff, even though it's delivered. Number 8 is also at the top. Okay. Because I just want to plonk them on there because we're going to need the room. Number 8. And let's take that car with us. We'll put a handbrake on this. Because we're going to have to push all that crap up around the corner. So we will. But we'll take the box car with us. Number 8. Because at some point, sooner or later, we have to run around the box car. Actually, you know what? Why don't we run around the box car here? That's a better idea. We run around the box car. Because the mine can't produce any right now. Because it's got no cars left, so it can't put anything in our way. Whereas I put the cars there, it can put things in my way. So this is a good plan. I like this plan. Have you finished watering yet? Yes, you have. Okay, let's close up your little etch. And number 6 breaks off. Let's get the first one to coal. Is it good enough? Yeah, it's good enough. Coal everywhere, filling up the water tank. It's fine. We won't worry about that. We won't also worry about the fact that there's a spout inside the cab of number 5. We won't worry about that. No paperwork required. All right, number 10 is still filling. She was thirsty. All right, you're done. Let's get number 10 back on her train and get that out of here. We'll send this down to Bryson and then we'll send the passengers on. Mainly because the other passenger train hasn't got there yet, I don't think. No. Where is number 1? Oh, there she is. She's only just coming through Cochrane. Oh. In that case, we could send number 2... No, let's keep this simple. Let's hold them at Bryson. It's a good plan. Number 7. Because number 7 might have some shunting to do. This way we can keep the main line clear for number 7 as we're mucking around over here. We might even send them after we've got number 7 over here, actually. Yeah, there's a bit to do over here. So I think what we'll do with number 7... let's gob the whole lot into that empty siding. And then we'll muck around. We'll figure out what we're going to do when she gets here. 6 is still coaling, probably. No, we finished one of them. Okay, 6. Let's coal the second one. Good enough. I like the way number 5 kept going then, before it gave up. 2. I'm thinking we will actually send you to Hemingway, I think. Why not? We can cross them at Hemingway. So we'll put 2 into the track with the station. So we'll put that there. And 10 won't be able to move because I haven't actually hooked it on yet, but 10 we'll put there to go back to 10 and actually hook her on properly. And release the handbrake, and then she'll be able to go. Now she's got plenty of water to make the trip. It's got adequate coal. Off she goes. Okay, now number 3. Where are you stuck, number 3? Oh, yeah, you're on there, that's right. Let's put your air through. And then number 3 we'll put you on here, and then we'll send you onto a log after you've put these together. Looking pretty. Okay, 6, we should be able to water and coal the last one now. Looks good. no. After so many successes, we had a big fail. All right, perfect. Then once they're cold and watered, we will grab those cars, all of them, plonk them on top of them, and bugger off, leaving the other one to shunt round here, which will be fine. Number 3. Oh, you're shunting there. It's number 8 that I want, actually. It is indeed. All right. Let's handbrake that. Brake that. Plonk that. And let's get on the back of that box car. Number 8. All right, number 6. How you doing? You done? No. What? All right, we'll leave you. We'll leave you drinking. Who else has stopped? No one really. Ah, 7. Just reached a waypoint. Good-o. So those two, we've accidentally delivered them into the right spot. So we'll pop a handbrake on. Now we will break the air off this, but I'm not going to bother breaking the coupler just yet, because we're going to leave that one there for the moment, because we've got a couple of other cars to pull out. Now I think there goes the passenger train roaring up the hill over there. Drag these forward, put them on top of these two, and then we'll grab that one and put it back on top of those. Good plan. Good plan. Who's ripping up the hill over here? I think we missed them. They've gone, whoever that was. It's a passenger train, I think. Number 3. Right, you're done. Okay. Coal and water, fine. Log train time. Come on, number 3. Let's actually deliver 3 log trains today, shall we? I may cut this off soon and finish the day another time, because I do actually want to get out to the steam show, funnily enough. Number 8. And there's at least another hour in the shunting in this, so... we don't need to put the air through that one, just dump it on here. So we'll finish shunting this mine, and we'll get the big train put together. And then I think I'll cut it off for today. Is that full? It is full. And finish it on a future occasion, I think. Or I'll finish it behind the scenes, one or the other, make a video out of it. That would be plausible as well. Something to do on a quiet evening when I don't have a million other things to do. Do they exist? Don't know. No. Fill. Brake applied. You got a handbrake on. Oh no, you're not bled. Right. Numero 70. Ah, yes. May as well put the air through. It's probably the only handbrake. So we can then put them on top of these. Done. 6, you done? You are done. Lovely. All right, so 6, we can go back into waypoint and we will go and get these first. Because brought a whopper train in, they're taking a whopper train out. funnily enough. Number 3, let's get you on your way to Gurnelly Creek. So at least we know what we're doing. All right, they're not going to be ready to pick up for a while anyway, so... Spring. Let's put the empties down here. That'll be fine. We'll just leave number 3 sitting down here. Number 8. Oh, you're done. Let's get in here and cut you off then. And then let's get you onto the back of this train so you can shove it up into the hole, and that'll be this mine shunted. So just get us in a tidy point for a cut-off. You know what amazes me? This has had 906 views on the short speed. That is quite amazing. But anyway, that's fun. 7. Good. Let's break you. And collect you. We'll finish shunting this too and get 7 on her way out of here with her ill-gotten gains. So we'll put these 3 cars back down into here. And then we'll collect these and nick off with them. 6 has gotten onto the train, so let's put this together. We don't have a handbrake on that. Do we have handbrakes on anywhere on 6? Yes. That one's got a handbrake. Is that all of them? That's all of them. Okay, how did we end up with a setup like that? Weird. But anyway, whoa. Let's get 6 over here. After she charges her train miscellaneously. So there's actually not that much to do left down here, but I do very much want to get out of here for the steam show. Den Whisperer, first time here, never seen that activity. Ah, excellent. So this is a game called Railroader. It's basically a shunter's paradise. If you like shunting, this is the game for you, because the whole point is to move stuff around so you can shunt it. All right, now we've got to pick up you. I'll lead that one off because I couldn't be able to put an air through it. And let's just bring them up here. This is 7. Goink. And who else has stopped at a waypoint? Number 8. You're ready to push your little heart out, number 8. You're going to have some hard work, my friend. Very hard work. You're going to have a handbrake on up here somewhere. And we're going to have to split this up too. It's because it's not all going to fit in one siding, but we'll push it into the longest one. And we will put the leftovers into the others as needed. So we'll go as far up as we can. The sad thing is the second we get up here, this mine's going to start producing again. That's okay. All right, number 10 sitting at a waypoint. Oh, of course you are. Very nice. And we appear to have 2 passenger trains having a little bit of a tete-a-tete there. So, yes. That's a little bit problematic. So I think passenger train number 1 just finished its tickets. So why don't we get passenger train with number 1. Let's stop you and put you up behind here on the back of that one. And then number 2 will get out of the way. I don't think they coupled together. Did they? No, they didn't quite. Actually, it's a good thing they didn't, because look, nose to nose, those buffers would go through each other. All right, back you go. Minor miscalculation there. Now, 10. Let's get you... Actually, let's get you all the way. There is absolutely no reason for you to not come all the way down. I don't think. So, let's bring 10 to here. Go plunk. Let's see what else is going on. So you are back on your train. Good. And somewhere near these points, we'll be joining them up and lacing. There they are. And that should be it for 6's trains. There's a handbrake on somewhere right there. That should be it. All charged up, ready to go. So I think we can send you on your way as well. Now this one's huge. So we'll bring this one into the outer main line, I think. I'll send you there. And passenger train 2 is at a waypoint. Very good. 10's leaving. Number 1 should be in behind it shortly. Here it comes. All right, so let's look at everything at Hemingway. Let's get number 1 in. I think that's a bad idea, actually. Let's get that one through to Cochrane. So train 2 will bring you into Cochrane. And you're going to have to wait for the other train to come out because there's just not enough room for anything else. And with 6, if I flop that over, hopefully they won't do a nose to nose. Hopefully that'll just work out okay. Fanciful thinking, I know, but we'll see what happens. We'll just let that go. 7. Dump and run. Put a brake on the back one. Close that cock. And let's get your cars and get you out of the way before the other one gets here. Because it's only just come through Hemingway, so it'll be a couple of minutes. And number 8, you've gotten how many cars in? That many. Okay, so we'll break that there. And brake. Brake. It's got an awful lot of cars coming in here. Actually, no. Do they all belong here? I suppose they do. 8. Let's just do a quick check and make sure none of these are M2s. No. And that'll be the last of them we'll fit in there. That'll be fine. So we've got everybody moving again now, except number 1. What are you doing? We want you to follow number 10. But I think... So 1's there, 10's going down the hill, 7's going to come out. And I think we can send you... Like we were originally planning, let's send you to Whittier. Because you should get there behind the freight train, so it should be fine. Famous last words. Alright. Now, number 3. Yeah, you really can't do anything at the moment. We'll just leave you sitting there. Actually, we'll put you on the log train, I suppose. Which you can't do at the moment, because you didn't go up far enough. Alright. Number 3. Let's just bring you up a bit further so you clear the points. And number 7. Let's get you out of the way. Is there anything else that'll stop you moving? That one. And there's a handbrake on that one. That's all of them, isn't it? So 7, we should be able to tell you to go down to Shitty Witty as well. And we'll put you in one of the short loops. You should also get there before the other trains. So that should be fine. It's not what I want. 7 there. All right, so everybody's set up to go somewhere, except for number 3. That's fine. She's just going to sit there. And I think that is probably it for now. Did you miss any scandals, said Lord Vectron. Ah, bit of this, bit of that. But anyway, I think that's where I'm going to leave this for now because it is 11:42 and there's at least another hour of play left in this. So it'll either stream next week or I'll make a video out of it. Maybe I'll make a video out of it. We'll see. But let's just save because we've got everybody going everywhere. Unlike some games, save works nicely in this one. And we shall leave it there. So, yeah, it's kind of cool. Big day. Very big day. My grand plans of having a game that took less than 3 hours to run. Because, you know, we've just gone 3 hours, 13 minutes, and I'm not finished. So it's about 4.5 hours to run a day, which actually isn't too bad. It used to be 22 hours to run a day. So this one's okay. So enjoy yourselves. I'm off down to the Scoresby Steam show for the afternoon. I'm just going to go down there and get some more video of steam engines happening and some other bits and pieces that are happening down there. And I will be back. I think there's some stationary engines down there too, some farm engines and stuff running today. And they've probably got the big earth moving display running today as well. Does look a little bit cloudy. No doubt my nose will get a little bit more sunburnt today than it did yesterday. Yay. And it's warmer today. Yay. So that'll be it. We shall. I'll finish this as a video. I've got tonight Doncaster Works and doing some coal in Wales. Tomorrow night is it tomorrow? Yep, tomorrow night, Stara Parker, Liberec Stara Parker, early access. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. I don't know how to reset the safety systems once they kill you, so I'm not going to run safety systems because I don't know how to recover. So I'm still waiting on a manual for that. There is one coming. What else have we got coming up on the 13th? Actually, I can't tell you about the 13th yet. Yeah, I don't know. I can't tell you about that one yet. The 16th will be Thomas on Wonders of Sodor. So, yeah. And all I can say about the next few days, next week or so, it's going to be horrendously busy. That's all I can tell you. Read into that what you will. All right. Enjoy yourselves. This is going to be fun. Yes, fun. That's what she said. Can't say that. All right. Wake me when it's crew to Preston. Be a couple of months, Vectron, at least. So we shall see you all later. Thank you very much for joining in. All the views. We've just ticked over 980 on the short speed, which is amazing. I know they only stay 10 seconds, but, you know, it's fun. All right, then. Have fun. Enjoy. And we shall see you later. That's Happy Cat. We want Waving Cat. There we go. Bye. And I can't find the right button. Waving Cat. Distractions.